Hey everybody. This video is gonna be a rant. You probably see the title. You probably can guess what it's about. But I guess I just don't know what to do with this channel now because I'm just done with Dragon Ball Legends. It doesn't seem like the devs care anymore. So I don't know if you have any ideas for the content you want to see or whatever. Just leave it in the comments and I'll consider it. This one's, strap in, get your popcorn, because I have a lot of grievances to air out. So, let's get topical here. This coin mechanic. Why? Why? What? For what purpose? Like this benefits whales at the expense of the free-to-play players. 50 coins, this is equivalent to 40,500 chrono crystals for a guaranteed new unit. Which free-to-play player can afford this? Right? And it's like I wouldn't really mind it if it was just there with no downside. But they're making you pick between these Legends tickets or the guaranteed the sparking guaranteed summon tickets. Why? Why? Does this really benefit sale? I don't. Why would they do this? This is ridiculous. And alongside that, we're getting the quality of life changes with the equipment slots and whatnot. I remember when Toshi, he said that it was physically difficult to add because of the memory storage or something like that. He said it was physically difficult to add equipment slots, only to turn around and a few months later sell it to you or not even sell it, rent it to you for money. So it's like if they're just gonna lie directly to our faces, why should I care about this game if they clearly don't care about the player base? And there's nothing that makes this more apparent than this actual garbage step up system. This isn't even a step up. I shouldn't even call this a step up. It's literally just 1k for every step. This isn't a step up. This is just a regular banner. This might as well be an all-star banner. Hell, even all-star banners are better than this because at least you get a guaranteed sparking. This one you get these garbage coins, which you have to choose between guaranteed sparkings and whatever else you could pick from. And then, obviously you have the standard 0.5 rates. By the way, look how garbage this banner is. Look how garbage it is. 0.16% rates. 0.25. And then, Frieza, 0.5. How kind of them to make him 0.5. Look at this. You have the same chances, which is 0.16% chance, by the way, of pulling DKP as you have Dispo. Or, Boo tanks. Boo tanks, yeah, because everybody wants boo tanks, right? I whenever I pull boo tanks, I'm over the moon with happiness. He's just such a fantastic unit. Obviously, there's no sarcasm there at all. And it's all of these featured units are LFs, 0.25% rates. Kid Boo's incredible, but 0.25%. Why should anybody summon on this? Imagine if you're an LOE main, which if you are, I'm sorry to hear that. But imagine if you're an LOE main, and you have to summon on this banner, because this is the only breath of life you're gonna get for the next year. It's garbage. And especially, oh man, imagine doing this after summoning on the anniversary that was a month ago. The anniversary was only a month ago. So you're probably out of crystals completely. And if you're an LOE main, well, I guess it sucks to be you. Too bad, I guess. Just too bad. Look at how this banner system is just it's so garbage. It all started with this Gogeta banner and the Broly one that came alongside it. You guys remember these tickets? These were great tickets, right? Gogeta, who was, admittedly underwhelming on release. But it, it's Gogeta. It's it's the most hyped character, so you have to summon for him, right? Look at look at. I'm giggling even like looking at this. Look at this. These are the tickets. These are supposed to be the perks of a step up. 0.5% rates. Literally the exact same. Because everybody wants, purple lavender. They want to be twice as likely to pull lavender as they are Gogeta blue, right? 4.6% chance to pull purple Bojack, pull Tapion, and Gogeta's locked behind 2.5%. Fantastic, right? Like just look at. I pulled up this banner because just look at how much value there is here. Let's do a bit of math. 100, 400, 1100, and then 4100 crystals, and you get 58 characters. You get 58 characters, and I believe this step right here was a double rates. So on that step you get 2% for each of these. And by the way, this guy and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, they were like beyond a shadow of a doubt, like the best team in the game. Like it wasn't even close at the time. And then these tickets, which had so much value, and you compare it to this. Compare it to this. Oops. With these like useless tickets, 0.5% rate on an LF, by the way. I mean, what is there to say, really? Look at this one. Okay, this was the red LF Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's debut banner. And you're probably wondering, right? Where is he? He's not here. By the way, Cell and Slug, and even this Trunks. This Trunks was like the best EX in the game. This Cell and Slug, they were like 2 of the top 5 units in the game. Okay, now you're probably looking at this and wondering, like, this doesn't look like a good banner. You only get 2 tickets, but guess what? Look at these tickets. Look at how much value these tickets have. Okay, you only need 1 to summon on, right? But Gohan has a 20% rate. 20%. This was the best unit in the game at the time, and he had a 20% rate. So you spend 4100 crystals, and you get 2 chances at a 20% rate for Gohan. And 20% for Cell and 20% for Slug. You had a 60% chance of getting a top 5 unit in the game. And you got 2 shots at that. Just from 4100 crystals. When you compare it to this, or even this, it's like, it keeps getting worse. Like legitimately, it keeps getting worse. Like first they took away the double rates. Right? Then, I guess the very first thing they did was they took away this incredible these incredible rates, and then they added the double rate step, and then made the GSPs a bit less valuable but still pretty good. And then they took away the free step, and then they took away the whole step up format. Because this is not a step up, and they made the tickets useless, complete garbage. And then they took away the tickets too. And then they took away featured units that aren't LFs with 0.25% rates. I mean, I don't know what to say. And then look at the rate that they're pumping out these LFs. This guy came out on the 29th of May. And then this Frieza came out on the 13th of July, which, if I'm not mistaken, is 45 days. We got 4 LFs in the span of 45 days. So on average, at this rate, we're getting an LF every 11 days. So yeah, 45 days for 4 LF units. I get that you don't have to summon for all of these units, but imagine if you're an LOE main. Or think about how they're pumping out these units, where they only choose to buff 1 tag at a time. I actually, if you were an LOE main, I'm sorry, I feel for you. I don't know what to say. You guys went What was it? What was the last? Was it? It was this guy Zenkai, I believe. You guys went like a good 6 months without anything. This tag was just dead. And now, now what you get an LF on a garbage banner. I actually experienced the same thing back before the second anniversary with this regen team. Boo was incredible with his Zenkai. Baby was, arguably like a top 3 unit in the game. 21 was probably the best unit in the game. Piccolo was like a Z tier. And we're missing that one red, which we then got with Omega during the anniversary. And then you go like 6 months without a single buff. And do you want to know who the buff that they got was? The next regen unit they got was Bootangs. Bootangs. It was Bootangs. And I know I talked about him earlier, but this is like, this is fodder. Like, you might as well just give me Z medals. I'd rather have Z medals than stars on this guy. He's useless, completely useless. He couldn't even replace like a year-old baby at the time, and baby was power prep by that time. So yeah, and they keep doing this, and they can't go a month without buffing the Saiyan team. And I get, it's Dragon Ball, it's full of Saiyans, but can you at least show, like, poor LOE, like this? I don't even think with this Frieza they're good enough. And this is starting to happen with the Android team. And this is probably going to happen with GT. I mean, the GT are loaded with Zenkai, so they're probably going to be good for the next, a few months. But I wouldn't expect the GT buff until, maybe the 4th anniversary. If the game even makes it that far. And like, my last point, I guess, is just how boring it is to play this game when you have characters like this running around one-shotting everything. It's just not fun. It's just not fun at all. And I get, they've done a good job at balancing these Zenkais ever since, except for Zenkai LFs, I guess, but Zenkais have been balanced ever since that 3-month span where they kept releasing, stupid busted units. But it's still an issue. Like, why this guy came out, if I'm not mistaken, he came out, not this. This guy came out on the 12th of March of 2019. So it's been about 28 months. The best unit in the game came out 28 months ago. That's not okay. That's not, like, why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Also, this is why excuse me. This is why you keep seeing this guy in PvP. Because of these incredible rates. Because they were very generous with giving Gohans away. So everybody has him start up. That's why you keep seeing this guy in the Hybrid Saiyan team. Actually, the Hybrid Saiyan team experienced this where they just were dead for a few months. Just until the future Gohan and then the purple Gohan came out. This team was dead. And they just refused to address the issues in the game. Like, for example, lag. I mean, like, this game has so much lag, it's sometimes unplayable at times. Like, and then like going into the top ranks where all you face is just whales, which I understand, right? They're paying for an advantage. But I mean, sometimes the advantage is so overwhelming that you just can't even do anything about it. And it gets boring playing the same units, the same teams over and over and over again. Cheaters, which they haven't been doing a good job of catching and punishing. And like the in-game issues, like the Rising Rush, like it's so punishing when your rush gets guessed and theirs goes and the opponent's goes through. You're just at such a massive disadvantage, and there's nothing you can do about it just because you picked the wrong card. Too bad, so sad. They should, that's a really big problem. They should really address. And so it just makes this game just too stressful. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to play this game anymore. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this game. If you have, suggestions for, other games you'd like me to play on this channel, then, please go ahead and leave it in the comments section. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe if you don't like Dragon Ball Legends content. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Thank you.